slap to the face. Shane Hagadorn, obviously disrespectful. Alex Payne returns the favor. Slap to the face of Shane Hagadorn. These guys are not fooling around.
Tempers are flaring, and it sounds like gunshots are going off with the amount of force and anger behind those slaps they're laying in on each other. But now Shane Hagadorn reverses that headlock. Back on the canvas.
Alex Payne in control with the side headlock. Alex Payne shot off the ropes by Shane Hagadorn. Shoulder tackle sends Shane Hagadorn down. Drop down. Goes for the hip toss. Puts on the brakes. Big hurricane rana. Beautiful. Takes Hagadorn down. Hagadorn's in the corner regrouping. Forearm to the face. Another forearm. He gets him out of that corner. He Irish whips. Shane Hagadorn reverses. Up and over. Outsmarting Hagadorn. Out wrestling him. O'Connor roll. 1, 2. Maybe a little ring rust on Hagadorn there at Santa Maria since he's just getting back from action.
Yeah, but these two know each other real well. It was Shane Hagadorn, in fact, who asked Alex Payne to help him get back in shape for this big comeback. But he just made a tag to Professor Milo Shizo from Montauk, Long Island. And making his pro debut as well, Christian Merino just got arm dragged by Professor Shizo.
Professor Milo Shizo, definitely an interesting personality here in Pro Wrestling Respect. There's probably nobody like him.
Interesting outfit.
Does he have a tail, Midge?
I'm back, fellas. Who's that freak in the ring?
That's Christian Marino, and right now,
Wait a minute. I think he means Professor Milo Shizo.
Professor Milo Shizo in the ring now. Top wrist lock, but drops down, putting pressure on the elbow joint possibly. Stays on the arm. Arm wringer. Double knees to the arm, working over the arm.
Hey, looks like a freak. He's wrestling like a freak right now. He's doing real well.
It looks to me that both Payne and Hagadorn picked some pretty good students to be their partners tonight.
Tag to Jacob Chamber. Biggest man in this match, looking to make a big impact here in Pro Wrestling Respect. He's making a big impact on Moreno's arm right now.
They're all staying on the arm, working as a unit, staying on one body part. Smart as a team, big stomp, puts him down. And guess what? He goes right back to the arm, steps over.
Some brute force behind that kick just to put Moreno down on the canvas like that.
You gotta like one thing about Hagadorn's team. They don't like to waste too much time in the gym.
Jacob Chamber, on the other hand, muscle mass, jacked. Looking good, but Christian Marino mounting a comeback. No! Snapmare takes him right back down. Jacob Chamber hits the ropes. Oh! Shady tags it. Shane Hagadorn trips him up from the outside. I don't think Referee Alexander Bird saw it. Did he see it?
I don't think he saw it.
So what? I didn't see nothing.
Marino picks up Chamber. Big body slam. Goes for the cover. Only two. Shane Hagadorn, former top of the class trophy holder, the first and only graduate left from the first class of the training academy, trained under CM Punk. Long legacy he's bringing back to Pro Wrestling Respect. He was out for over a year with a bad shoulder injury, nerve damage. He had surgery. He's come back, and he's taught Rob Wolf and Marino a little bit about, let's say, bending the rules, it looks like.
Our first look at Rob Wolf, putting the boots to Jacob Chamber in the corner. Rob Wolf, the hardest working man in Pro Wrestling Respect, apparently works 70 hours a week while still maintaining time to wrestle professionally, Midge.
I think this guy filled my tank on the way here.
Want to remind everybody, our sponsor, Wrestling Roundtable. Pull up a steel chair and join the conversation at WrestlingRoundtable.com. And now Christian Marino picks up Jacob Chamber. Nice suplex right into their corner.
You know, Christian Marino does have a few accolades under his belt, even though he is new to Pro Wrestling Respect. He got a small mention in the newspaper at one time for making bad comments about his booster club.
Hey, all publicity is good publicity.
Double suplex, pinfall attempt by Christian Marino, kick out Jacob Chamber. Jacob Chamber needs to make a tag to either Professor Shizo or the more experienced Alex Payne. In the corner, Shane Hagadorn. Right now is Chamber's chance to make a tag if he turns around. Backbreaker. Unbelievable elevation. and strength shown. Jacob Chamber looking to make the tag. Makes the tag to Professor Milo Shizo.
Oh, here comes this guy.
Bam!
He's got a lot of fire and energy.
Drop kicks. That tail is wagging. Bam! Spin wheel kick.
Merino better get out of there now before he gets his captain all upset.
Irish whip reversed.
Baseball slide. Baseball slide. Over. Side slam coming up. No! Reversed into a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Nicely done.
He's in the wrong end of the neighborhood now.
He is. He is. Look at the professor.
Sizing up Merino.
Oh, misses.
Hagadorn pulls Merino out of the corner.
See, that's where their captain comes into play. That's how arrogant Shane Hagadorn is. He might have both of his partners, but him himself, he wants to pin in his comeback match.
Well, we talked about Hagadorn's background and credentials before. Let's not forget about Alex Payne, trained under Austin Aries and Bryan Danielson. Never achieved the top of the class trophy like Shane Hagadorn had. Goes for a pin. But as I was saying, Alex Payne is from the big wrestling state of Iowa. You say Iowa and you talk about combat sports, you think wrestling. Alex Payne wrestled all through middle school, pursued his dream to become a professional wrestler at the ROH Wrestling Academy, and here he is, kicking off Pro Wrestling Respect in the first six-man tag we've had.
And he would probably love to get in the ring right now to help out his partner, the Professor, as Rob Wolf with a big suplex takes Professor Milo Shizo down to the ground, and a neck crank. Cranking on his neck, putting pressure, bending his neck away. It's not supposed to be bent, man.
Not at all. He's going to have to see Dr. Yoshi after this match.
To get realigned, that's a very possible scenario. Tag in Christian Merino. Back in the ring while Rob Wolf holds on to him. Kidney shot. Those kidney blows are very dangerous. They may not look like much, but when you're punching the kidney, when you're punching the liver, definitely takes its toll on the individual.
So does choking on the middle rope like they're doing right now. And now the bottom rope.
And now the captain taking control of his team, ensuring victory for his squad.
Those chokes definitely interfering with the breathing of Professor Milo Shizo. And when your breath is taken away, it makes stuff much more harder in the ring. There's an Irish whip. Milo Shizo, big wheelbarrow, hooks the head. Can we see? Can we? Oh! He went for that bulldog midge, but he got dropped with a belly-to-back suplex down to the mat by Christian Merino.
You see Merino go for a lot of covers, all unsuccessful. Now he's just getting frustrated with the ref.
I think Shane Hagadorn's getting a little upset with the less experienced partners he chose. He's got to show him how it's done, like Ernesto did with Marco Dillinger earlier.
Right. Hagadorn back in there now, trying to take control. Big right hand to Shizo.
Sizing him up for a knife-edge chop, and he lands it.
Those chops hurt. Take the breath out of you. Make you feel sick. Get hit enough with them. Jackhammer-style suplex.
You can tell Shane Hagadorn didn't want that cover. He wants his old arch enemy in the ring. He wants Alex Payne, and he wants him bad.
I think he wants to rip the mask off Shizo.
There's nothing more disrespectful to a masked wrestler than
Nothing.
that mask.
Nothing more disrespectful.
What do you say? He says no. You want Milo?
Here we go. Ooh, beautiful. Lands on his feet.
Small package.
1, 2.
He's right near the corner.
He's right near. Ooh,
Seated drop kick by Shane Hagadorn.
fighting drop kick.
He's out.
You want Milo? Go on. Get up. 2.
Shane Hagadorn obviously getting frustrated.
It's been said that Professor Milo Shizo is one of the more intelligent people in the Pro Wrestling Respect locker room, and hopefully he can use his brain to work out a situation that he can escape and tag one of his partners.
The smartest thing for this guy to do is get out of that ring, get out now.
Rob Wolf back in there.
10 minutes having lapsed, 10 minutes remaining.
Rob Wolf very aggressive, taking out his anger, taking out his aggression from his job, from all the hours he works, from his nagging wife, from all of his kids. Apparently has the most kids of anybody on the roster, Midge. This guy has so many, it's ridiculous.
Was that pups?
Yeah, with mutton chops like that, how could the ladies resist them?
I think it's all from one lady.
That was just kind of big, too.
Purely speculation. Head into the corner. Tagged is Shane Hagadorn, the team captain. They're really isolating Professor Milo Shizo, who has a tail. Hagadorn. The fans getting behind Milo Shizo. You can hear him chanting Milo, 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 Milo.
Is it going to motivate him, though, to mount some offense?
Yep.
Seems like it.
Oh.
Did you hear that thud?
Possibly a knockout, but he chooses to go for the pin. Alexander Bird down.
Alex Payne gets him just in time.
Could have been over. Alex Payne definitely smart. Knows when the opportune time is to help out his partners. He's trying to get this crowd rallied, trying to help out the professor who is being set on the top turnbuckle. What does Hagadorn have in mind? This could be brutal.
Something not very nice, I assume.
If Payne wants a shot at winning this match, he's going to have to throw the rule book out the window and get in there and be a captain and start to make something happen.
Look at the professor, though, fighting back.
Headbutt.
Whoa! Jumps over him, turns, tags. Alex Payne is in the ring. Here he comes. Clothesline. Rob Wolf, clothesline. Shane Hagadorn doesn't go down. Midge, he's going nuts.
This is what we've been waiting for. You just wait till he clears the ring. We got one-on-one. That's exactly what this crowd wants.
Big backdrop by Alex Payne.
Here we go.
Beautiful. Drop kick sends Shane Hagadorn to the mat. And Alex Payne is a house of fire.
Fisherman suplex.
Fisherman suplex with the bridge. He's got the fingers locked. Oh my. He kicked out.
Alex Payne definitely wants to make Hagadorn pay for ignoring him since the training ended between these two. Now forearms laid in. Hagadorn looks a little dazed.
You can see how personal this is for Payne.
STO. The back of Alex Payne's head bouncing off the mat. Rob Wolf coming in to capitalize. Rob Wolf picks up Alex Payne.
Looks like they're gonna Irish whip him. Shoulder tackle from both men.
Great team chemistry on the part of Hagadorn's team.
But Chamber showing the same thing. He just came in and saved his partner and the match.
Another tag. Shane Hagadorn back in the ring. Trying to put Alex Payne away. But Alex Payne floats behind, pushes Shane Hagadorn off. Beautiful German suplex with the bridge. I think Rob Wolf just grabbed.
That's exactly what he did.
He made the save. His arm's under the chin. That's a choke. Check him, ref.
No.
That's a choke. Where's the respect in that?
That is definitely not an air choke. They look like a modified chicken wing on the mat.
Makes the tag to Chamber.
Here comes Fabio.
Chamber getting the crowd going. Boom! Suplex! Jacob Chamber! Splash! Splash! Oh, that would have definitely been all she wrote if it wasn't.
For both of his partners, not
Both
just
of his
one.
partners. We saw that in the match earlier between the Bravados and Margaret Dillinger and Ernesto Osiris. Now, the rugged Rob Wolf and Christian Merino.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
He's got something in his tights.
I don't know.
I've got something in my eye.
Hagadorn's
Wait.
got some sort of knucks or something.
I don't know. Boom, right hand. Ooh, I think he caught him in the temple with that. I don't know if he had anything. One. Look out. Oh.
14 minutes, 22 seconds. The team of Rob Wolf and Shane Hagadorn.
Big right hand to the side of the head, possibly the temple. Regardless, it was a knockout blow. I'm not positive.